So if you have been following the headlines, you see that there have been some demolitions that have been happening here in Abuja. And this has been under the supervision of the Minister of the FCT, Minister Wike. But then why are these demolitions happening? Why have Minister Wike been demolishing properties? If you have been following the headlines carefully, you will see that some of these properties that are being demolished by Minister Wike are properties that have been built in a place that they have not been allocated for, right? So, like building rental properties in a place that is allocated for agricultural purposes. So, some of these properties that have recently been demolished by Minister Wike has been as a result of not understanding what these properties have been allocated for, and this cannot be overemphasized. If you follow my video, you will realize that I always emphasize understanding what the property is allocated for, because it's just but the first step to securing a property anywhere in the world, understanding what it has been allocated for. And in a place like Abuja, where properties are not just allocated for commercial, residential, agricultural, and industrial purposes, where there are also properties that are allocated for religious purposes and the likes, you want to take your time to duly understand what the property is allocated for before going ahead to buy that property, irrespective of how cheap you think it is, right? So you want to understand that. The other reason why Minister Wike have been demolishing some properties is as a result of the fact that some of these people refuse to pay their taxes on those properties, right? And this is something you want to look at for, especially you looking to get a C of O or an arrow of O. Of course, with getting a C of O and arrow of O comes taxes, right? Of course, the property belongs to you, but it can be revoked. Your C of O can be revoked, your arrow of O can be revoked, and this is if you did not follow the policies laid down by the government. And to invade this in FCT, you must understand the policies laid down by Minister Wike. And of course, you would understand that most of these policies are not outside the FCT Act, and neither are they outside the Nigerian Land Use Act. Right? So you want to take your time to understand this. And many people fall into this because they don't pay attention to getting a consultant when buying a property, as well as getting a lawyer when buying a property, and these have proven to be very harmful. So the next property you're buying, you want to ensure that you get to a consultant and have him assist you every step of the way of buying this property. Of course, you are not just buying an iPhone. Buying real estate is not like buying an iPhone. So you must understand that you must pay attention to this duly, as this would save you the headache and stress that comes later on when things like demolition happen, right? And then you must understand that for real estate transaction, if you are not clear, you would have to consult your lawyers. These services come with additional costs, but then you want to pay this additional cost and avoid losing your property in the nearest future. My name is Destiny Enoch, and bye for now.